Okay. So this time I'm actually going to do stuff. Presumably. Right. Okay. Oop. Oh, and my chair just fell over. Darn it. Okay. Just tell the Discord that this is actually a thing now. Interstellar Rift. I'm on Interstellar Rift. Now I need to figure out how to link it. I think. Is it? No, that's not it. How do I link this thing? I've forgotten. I am so good at this. Also, is this public? I need to check. Yes, it is actually public this time. I'm just trying to figure out how to find a link to link it to. Oh, bloody hell. I'm glad to see that my current state of being has not affected my professionalism, shall we say. And I don't know how to use YouTube anymore, quite honestly. My apologies. Oh, is that gonna... There we go. Oops. That... Link! Okay, done! I should probably get Discord involved and... Right, where's the recording channel? Damn it. I can't believe how well I'm doing with this. There we go. Okay, I'm in the voice chat as well if anyone actually does drop in. Right, okay. Truly, I am the model of professionalism. Hello there everyone, this is AM3. 3 minutes in. And... 3 minutes in, and I spent 20 minutes trying to fix my microphone, which I failed to do. I discovered an easier way to adjust the music I'm playing in the background, but that's about it. Anyway, so what's... Lollard says, so what server will you play as I can start farming some material? That's a good point. I was gonna...
Yeah, hi.
Ah! Strange voice! Ah! I knew this was a mistake. No! I don't want to talk to anyone. I know I also need to turn you down, I think, a little bit. Okay. Hello, Lollard. Just drop you by 20%, I think. Okay, right. Well, I was gonna just mess around and or host my own, but honestly, let's just find one with, well, actually it's saying ping -1 for everything, so that's not good. I guess let's just find us a server and actually do something on it. Might as well do it as a public thing, that way... Ooh, what about Dark Space Rift?
Yeah, you can play it, but it's a bit laggy.
Oh, okay. Well, actually I've got ping of 9, that's why I suggested it, but yeah. I don't know how stable this game is at all.
Yeah, I played on the, where is it now? Here, German KP Rift since December 2016. Killer potatoes.
Sorry, what potatoes?
Killer potatoes.
Killer potatoes. Okay.
German Copy Rift. Signed December 2016.
Oh wait, is that server name?
Yeah.
Is that the one you've been poking around on?
Yeah, that was the one I was in and just experimenting.
Oh, German KP Rift since December 2016. Killerpotatoes.ee. Okay, was that actually running stable for you then? That.
For me, yes.
Well, I've got a ping of 32, so that's probably good. Anyway, yeah, I'll pop onto that one then, I suppose. Anyway, so that I'm not going to leave viewers permanently in the dark. What's going on is Interstellar Rift came up in the Discord chats like
Because
yesterday.
of me?
Yes, because of Lollard. This is his fault. Blame him for this spectacular thing that's going on. And I was reminded of the game. I mean, I had some fun with it before, so I thought, you know what, let's have a quick poke at it, see what's going on with it. And it seems to be alright. Now, can I favorite a server?
What?
Doesn't seem to... Doesn't... I was wondering if I could bookmark the server so I won't forget it or something.
No, sadly not.
Yeah, that server side has always been an issue. But, yeah, Interstellar Rift... It's basically a spacey game. It's a game in space. There we go. Full description. But it's actually, it was always multiplayer themed for a long time, but then they kind of relaxed on that a bit because, well, basically people were cheating and it was all going downhill. And so I have no idea what the game is like for a long time. What faction did you go with, by the way?
Oh, I would say you should start with the S3 just because of the free bullets. Hurler's Co and Galactic Trade is the same, but you got another ship design you can start with, and you don't want them.
I always build custom ships anyway, so that's, yeah. I mean, that's why I always found fun in the game, just building my own darn ships.
Exactly, and with the S3 you just get free bullets. I have Hurler's Co because I didn't know what to start, and that was the first server I was in.
I think Hurler's Co is probably the default. I mean, these factions weren't implemented last time I played. I'm actually going to get full headset on now. Also, by the by, if anyone is saying anything in the chat, which they are not because I am super popular.
Yeah.
I now have that up full screen on my laptop because my normal broadcasting software does not play with this game. So, yeah. Even though chat will appear on the actual broadcast, it's not appearing for me. So, also, I think I just started with Hurl's Co. Damn it. So, basically, I'm just being inept. Really, really inept, but yeah. Still though.
So I have to take you on the crew now, or you have to take me into your crew.
Lollard joined the ship. Lollard left the ship. Player ship. Autosave. And hello, strange person.
Hi, strange person.
Oh yeah, forgot to mention. Actually, one of the other things this game was focused on always is like everything is based on your, being a person in this world. So that's why even the menu, it's all on this wrist computer here. So everything's accessed through screens and interfaces.
I'm inside my ship now. Bye.
Yeah, I turned just in time to see the teleporter activate. To get your ship, we have made one of our finest vessels available for your purchase. Somehow down it.
Yeah, don't buy it. Make it yourself because money is far harder to get than the
consider faith in you, and as a token of appreciation, we made a small investment in your future. So they give me a piece of Swiss cheese or something.
Yeah, they give you a lot of money for the start.
Yeah, I noticed that. Though all of them do really, except for the scavengers, it seems. But they also gave them some really basic material as well, that kind of thing. Okay. Anyway, let's go ahead and have a look at this vaunted ship of yours.
You must join me.
Oh, didn't you? Oh wait, yeah, you can't.
Fuck,
You didn't,
okay, I have to change that one.
You didn't draft me. Create a crew, create a fleet. Does that mean you have to be in a fleet?
Crew.
This
Not
is part.
fleet.
This is part of. I never actually did this part. Just to be clear. So I've never been in a crew, never been in a fleet in this game at all.
Yeah.
All I ever did was make ships, basically. And then I never went further because the game required you to have people to operate the weaponry and all that stuff. So you know, it was a major.
Well, you have to make weaponry. You still have to make it yourself, but it's from the cockpit manageable.
That was a massive lag spike. Okay. It's just saying Lola is... Oh wait, it's saying you're joining and leaving the ship because I'm on the public ship.
Yes.
I forgot about that. Okay. Also, I can't seem to figure out where the hell the mining system is, so go me. It's probably on the promenade.
Something like this.
Oh hello, there's a
use
strange person there again.
You can actually use the teleporter to teleport yourself into the mining base.
Wait, that's another base here, or is it? Oh, is there a secondary?
There are 2 mining bases in the chip, and you can use the teleporter to get to that. But you can also walk there.
I think I'm going to turn you down a bit more. So
Yeah, best.
So I don't have to listen to you. I mean, no, because sound balance and quality and all that stuff. Right. Say something.
So.
Okay, that's a bit better. Right. Oh, at least this one is really nicely equipped. Have you been mining, by the way? Because I'm guessing you have, because there's lots of raw materials on the pads.
Oh, then no one played that game in a long time. Also, I mined it 5 or 6 hours ago when I was tiftling on my ship.
It's a public server.
Exactly.
Duh. Okay, right. I'm just looting all the pads then for the materials, because it's obviously been abandoned then if it's not yours.
It was mine.
Oh.
I mined that 6 hours ago, so...
I ain't nicked your resources, not at all.
Take it, I don't need it. I don't have an escape pod anymore, damn it.
You didn't use it, did you?
No, I planned on something because I was building the ship here and I just got it for safety, but I already had everything I needed.
Have you invited me to your crew yet, by the way?
No, I want you to be the captain.
Are you sure you trust me with authority?
Oh, you have nothing to say, but...
Oh.
Just that you created it, because it shows in your stream.
Ah, fair enough.
I don't have a stream.
Well, I've not been talking about it, but what I'm doing right now is... I'm actually operating the refinery. So I've just looted all the material you so thoughtfully left behind. I've dumped it into the refinery here, and now I'm accessing the refinery console and churning out 4,800 units of processed iron, which will appear on this conveyor here. So there we go.
That's
okay,
good.
right. Sorry, what'd you say?
That's okay, good.
Well, the thing is, anything in your personal stash on the station, if you build a ship or modify a ship from that station, you can use that against the balance for what you need for the ship. So, you know, it's good to have it processing anyway. Anyway, fleet and crew, I'm guessing it's that button. Create a fleet. The fleet of idiots. Yes.
Yep.
Actually, no, that's not going with that. Any suggestions?
No, I don't have the suggestions in that one.
Autobahn Schnitzelfest.
Okay, now come on, please, a bit of it.
Okay. No, Bratwurst. Yes, the Bratwurst squad. No. Sorry. I don't know what's... That's part of what's going on with me, really. I'm actually been really weird for quite a while. So...
Okay, I changed it. You invite me.
There we go. I've made the... For the first time ever, I've made the ARS an actual thing.
You can invite me, right?
Probably?
Yeah, well, in your crew.
Okay. There we
me.
go. And add member.
Lollard.
It lists all the people even though they're offline.
Oh, come on. Why can I not go there?
Oh wait, no, I can. Oh wait, there's a search function. That'll probably help. Lol. There we go. Lollard or Lord Lol 73. I just typed in
Yeah,
lol.
it's hard.
I typed in lol and that's what it gave me. There you go.
Bleed and white.
So that should. I think. I'd like to reiterate, I have no idea what I'm doing, really. So I am pulling refined iron off the lines now. So let's continue, because it can process more than it can store in their output. So.
Yeah.
Have you joined the fleet? Or...
Yeah, I have.
Oh hey, I've got 2 members! Yay! Lollers. Okay, let's go back on the tabs of my thing. I can leave the fleet now if I want to, apparently. Fleet options. That tells me nothing. Create a crew. Wait, does that mean that I can actually go to your ship now? If we're in the same fleet, or does that need crew
Yeah,
permission?
you should be able to.
Well, I'm actually curious to see what your ship is like.
Yeah, I fucked up with the names for some reason, because I named it Base 1 Tier 0. For some reason it has this long name, I have no idea how that got there.
Phase 1 Tier 0, Here Be Dragons. Mark 2. Super high perforce. Sorry. I'm afraid you'll have to...
But
are
you
you
can...
on the station? Or...
you shouldn't join it right now because I'm still building.
Oh, that's why you're on the station. Okay. I was wondering.
Okay, that should work now. I should be able to enter the hyper bay there.
Wait, you had a bay that you couldn't access?
Yeah, because creating rooms automatically creates floors and ceilings.
Oh.
That's why I had a problem with the second tier of my power generation. I couldn't exit it because it floated up there, and I couldn't place anything there.
Also, hello Bapple. Apologies if you said that a little while ago. Let's turn timestamp back on so I can actually tell when the hell you said that. 3 minutes ago. Yeah, take care. You're heading to bed. Okay. You have a good night then, Bapple. Friendly ship auto-saved. Also, to be clear, what I'm looking at is a disposal box here. So basically I can take Lollard, ram him into this disposal unit, and it'll vent him out into space.
No, not working with players still.
Darn it. I want my meat cannons. No, actually, disposal, if I've got a box of resources I don't want, I can load it into this, and this thing just kicks it out of whatever I'm in into space. Like, I just vented a perfectly good box full of refined iron. Because reasons.
I knew I have a problem. God damn it, is that annoying.
Ah, vault. That's what I was looking for. I don't want to be carrying this around, I want to put it in the vault, so... There we go. And as you can see, the vault, because I'm on the single station, it has all this stuff in the vault, so for some reason I've got hydrogen, but there's iron in here, and oxygen as well. But now I know where to look for the actual vault, and can throw some stuff around. So, is your ship actually ready for perusal, or is it still being fixed?
You can enter, but it's a bit dark because I'm bad with lightings, and...
We don't have flashlights, do we?
Yeah, you have.
Oh, there it is, F. Yeah, okay. Nothing wrong with a ship that you need a flashlight to walk around in. Nothing wrong at all. You can tell I've not played this in a while. I was walking around looking for the teleport pad and I realised I was actually circling around it, but I thought it was a statue in the middle of the... Okay, right. So, I've accessed Lollard's ship. There's only one teleporter apparently in the helm, but there's actually options to cycle through all the different teleporters and things. Yeah, so if your destination has more teleporters, you can check. It also tells you if it's a short-range teleporter or long-range. Short-range has got a shorter range, of course.
Yeah, 1 kilometers, 1,000 meters. The big one has 12.5 kilometers.
Yeah, so a bit lower. Though the other thing to note is that if you're teleporting to a short-range teleporter, it always warns you in case you might not be able to return. I'm going to say yes. Starts 5-second cycle. So I hop on the pad and prepare to get incinerated. There we go. Well, I don't think well, it depends if it's a matter, if it transmits matter or if it transmits data about the matter.
You're fine there?
If it transmits matter, it's a teleporter. If it transmits data, it's an incinerator.
Yeah.
Hello. So this is your ship. It is very well decorated. Actually, no, it's actually...
I wanted a ship with everything, that has everything and has this big cargo storage on the sides.
So
I have here.
So you wanted the ship construction so you could modify it on the fly, I'm guessing?
No, you can't do that. You cannot modify the ship you're on. But it allows you to create a small station ship or so that you can teleport to and then modify from there.
I think that's your ammo storage, isn't it?
No. With this, you
console, locker, which is
every gun and everything that uses energy has a CPU use, and you can only have a limited
it's a CPU.
And that's why you have to manage everything.
Access denied to your beacon. Okay.
Yeah, you have crew rights, and you must open crew things.
I get you. I can ship map. How do I scroll this? Oh wait, no, click and hold and drag it around. So we're on the bridge here. Then back here there seems to be some consoles and things, and then there's the storage and industry bay at the back. Okay, right.
Okay, I should
actually know how
have
to
given you
use
access
that
to everything.
until this moment, by the way. Anyway, let's see what Lollard's built. Continuing onwards, we have a power router box.
Yeah, with this you can control it from here.
You've been playing for a bit, haven't you?
No.
Here's one of the cargo containers. Two cargo containers.
And look how much you can store in it. The large one has a store of 400. This is a medium one.
Well, did you know that these small ones are actually identical to the station vaults in size?
No, they are not.
No, really? I was looking at station vaults when I was poking around before coming on, and it was actually the same maximum total.
No, our station vault from your personal thing has 500.
Wait, why is there a door behind these stairs?
Because I have problems with the room building.
Nope. Door tried to crush
me.
And
you see, I have not much of them. They're just like between storage. The small refinery.
I don't like the small refinery much.
Yeah, she's slower, but and you can only have 2 things at there.
It's actually it's about the same speed, same input buffer. It's it's less than half. How the heck did you manage that?
I have no idea. That's my problem right now. I'm trying to fix it, but that's hard. I know.
Okay, so Lollard has half of a asteroid miner, apparently.
Oh, it still works.
I know. I mean, the fact it's even here means it would work, but I'm still not entirely sure how you managed to do that.
Creating a room in this one and on top?
Well, the thing is, by placing that, it should have automatically created the room above, so you must have overwritten it, the room above, or something.
Yeah, I created rooms afterwards.
I recognise the teleport pad, which lets you teleport stuff to a friendly teleport pad somewhere else. So
Or station building satellites. With them you can they are quest likes, and when you accept the quest and teleport all the material to it, it builds a station.
so you've got a seal generator, which I can turn off if I was so inclined, which I'm not going to. This is your oxygen system. Access denied for some strange reason. But yeah.
You have to make yourself on it. I actually allowed everything on.
Right, and this is a small armor generator with no nanobots installed. Alright.
There.
Okay, never mind. Now there's nanobots installed apparently. Ooh, they're quite glowy.
I know.
Okay, so nanobot generator is basically an
Armor
automatic repair
generation
system.
and automatically healing.
Well, it repairs your ship's hull and it also repairs your internal systems as well.
Yep.
So that's the strength of this game, really. It's like custom ship design and stuff like that.
Oh, there's a wreckage of 600 iron out. You rented some iron?
Yes. I did mention I threw some out of an ejection port. Oh, have you just salvaged that?
Yep, and it's in. Look.
My iron has returned! Pulled from the uncaring void. Okay, I didn't realise that I actually created wreckage for you. But
everything you put out you can salvage again. That's a trick with drones. That's why you get drones in and empty ones in again. So you have here the disposal unit with I have in front here.
So yeah, by the way, you can attack and blow up other ships. And that,
yeah.
I thought that was the source of salvage, but apparently stuff you just casually pitch out the airlock also counts. So, yeah. Anyway, next room, power room. Oh, this is where all your...
Yeah, you have to jump in. I'm still setting everything up, but that's my first try on it.
That staircase is a bit awkward, there. 3... I think these are Tech 1 power gens. You've actually got some light posts in here. You've got a lot of battery storage, actually. You've been working on it. Wait, you...
I didn't... Oh, finally I came in.
How...
Oh, I wasn't sure how much generation I needed, so I put all of the sides
There's a power tab which tells you.
I know, but I wasn't sure. And because
you've got plenty.
Yeah, and there's a trick to it. Because it's still buggy, you can actually put these ones inside of the generators. I didn't do it because I don't like it. But you can actually fill this four things inside the tow generator to save space.
Right. Okay, so this is your ship as it stands.
Yeah, I'm still modifying it because you see how bullshit it is.
Well, I'm very impressed by the paint job, I must admit.
I haven't painted anything.
Yes, you have. It's all this lovely metallic grey kind of thing.
That's normal.
No, it's definitely deliberate. Anyway, yeah, I'll teleport back out now so you can keep on messing with it. Wait, have you got a hollow map overlapping something?
No, that's your own rift generator.
Oh, it's the rift. Oh, right, the FTL system. Ah, okay. Teleport to the industrial complex. Teleport. Yeah, you can share the teleport, can't you?
Yep.
Stare into my eyes as we disintegrate. Yes. Wait.
Touchy.
I am...
You woman.
Ired. No. Lolan Mark III. We are one being. I have no idea. Anyway, you don't just have to mine and shoot stuff, by the way, because over here, every station belonging to a faction has randomly generating missions, which weren't working last time I played, but they are apparently now. So we can take them to get reputation and various rewards. There's also stuff which is illegal. Refinery employee... Wait, needed? Recently come into possession of an excess of minerals which we have refined into 6,000 oxygen. We determined your services would be ideal for this job. Workplace in Sentinel Prime. Please proceed there, post.
Oh, come on. Removing the room actually... God damn it.
What?
I've removed the rooms so I could
Oh
mess
yeah,
with them, and
yeah. I think
it's removed them completely.
I think removing the I think removing the room actually completely removes all objects inside the room. Or something. Anyway, let's see. Ship designer. Let's actually get started on building something for me, since I want my own ship, and as I said, that's kind of the thing that I've always had fun with. So let's start the design interface. Ship designer. Various tabs and lots of different options in each tab as well. So we've got interior mode, which is the one that Lola seems to be having problems with, which is where you can design the internal structure, put big pieces in, floors, ceilings, that kind of thing. Then there's prop mode, which lets you add the stuff into a room, like those staircases Lola put into Essential Hall. Those are from the prop editor. Actually, I'm going to tell it, don't show me the tips again. Thank you. Go away. So then we go to the exterior hull for actually shaping the outside of the ship. So that's what's good about this game, really. It's like internal and external design. Then you've got power group management option, and you can go into it and edit things more. So you can modify a lot of stuff. There's also a readout at the top showing you the general stats of your ship as it stands at the moment. So, yeah. Sorry, were you trying to say something while I was blathering on?
Not really. Just the same problems as before.
Okay, let's see.
Because I put power now is one room, the complete back. There is no ceiling anymore in it. So that all that stuff is floating.
Well, you can actually install floor panels.
No,
Yes,
I can't. I tried it.
You can't?
They don't stay.
They do.
No. The problem is like this: you cannot create extra. You can only modify it.
If you go to props and click on walkways, there are actually floor panels in there.
Yeah, but the thing is, they are only for design. They don't change the thing itself. There must be a room for the ceiling made already. And I have to change the floor up with
something.
Yeah, I have to change the walkway that I have a bit more walk there.
Let's see. So I'm choosing my stuff right now. Like, what do I want to do to my ship? Like, I can give this bubble on the front, this like big glass window kind of thing. Or I could put a bridge. The problem is everything costs. Every prop I put into the ship costs me material, which then if I want to make the ship after this, it will, I have to find the material to do it. So I can't just whack the biggest and bestest and shiniest stuff in here, because then I'll have to find the material to actually do it with. So, you know, I wouldn't be able to make it. Let's see, so I could go with really small stuff to make a small ship, but, you know, I'm not really wanting to do that. I think maybe this one. That'll do as a bridge, yeah, that one. Okay. Let's get back on with my actual room layouts then. Whoops, see that? I'm doing so well so far. Okay. And I just undid everything. Fine. If I just max that... There we go. That's back. One of the problems though is that, like, while you can mess around with the internal components and stuff like that, you can't really mess around so much with the ship itself. Also, there's no mirror mode as well, which isn't that helpful.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
That too.
That would be very nice to have, some kind of mirror mode. If I want this thing to be general purpose, if I do that, this room is going to be the control room. Okay. So I'm modifying the control room with what I've got right now. I think I'm going to make it a bit bigger. As a note, by the way, increasing the space does increase your basic power demand as well as the material cost anyway, so even empty space still costs you. So just something to be aware of there. I'm going to add a new room though. This is going to be the transporters. Transporter, only one. It does highlight room design if you're going to clash with it, but I'm only going to make something small there. The problem is if I'm going to modify the layout, I actually need to have the room in question selected, which is a slight handicap, but it does stop you from accidentally modifying a room you've already placed. I think this needs some... Yeah, let's add these to it. Admittedly, they cost like 100 iron each, which is, you know, a thing. But then if I go up, then I can use this opposite piece above it. You know, so I'm just adding stuff to it now, so... Yeah, that looks alright.
Okay, that is better made.
That is actually pretty darn big. Okay, let's actually switch this to external mode and have a quick look at how it is. One problem is that external mode, every room is surrounded by one block thick, automatically placed stuff, so that can be an issue. So there's always like some extra thickness and things around the place that you can't quite get rid of. Which I find a little bit irritating, let's be honest. But it's like basic armor plating for the entire ship as you go. So just adding space does actually increase your ship's armor rating. On the bright side though, I seem to recall that I might have actually streamed this game at some point way back in the past, and I had even less of an idea what I was doing then than I'm doing now. So I seem to recall like making a complete hash of this game on a previous occasion. So it's like, this feels vaguely familiar in some way, but you know, I'm not entirely sure. Right. There is some stuff I want to make sure I can add though, which is the... Let's find it. The cargo containers, which Lola mentioned. Thing is, I've got to attach them to the side of the ship, but they are absolutely massive things, so... And no, I don't know why I'm talking like that, just say no.
Okay, that is enough changing. There should be now.
Actually, I do have one complaint about these cargo containers. The fact that there's no drawback to using them really, except for the external mounting.
Well, one problem, you can see it, you just have to move it out.
Well, that too, but I'm wondering if, like, are they more vulnerable or something?
No. No parts can be destroyed off the ship, still.
So, yeah, but then there's like, you've got this really condensed power system, but there's no cost to having it.
But why do I have to start standard laser cells? Huh? Oh, assemble resources. Oh, what a bullshit. Skip.
What?
Oh, it gives you a guide. And because I have generated the small rift generator, it says me now generate fuel for it. Or because I have assembler, generate laser ammunition. But I only have cannons on board, so that's useless.
Fair enough. Okay. Right. So what I'm doing here is I'm considering doing like an industrial area. So this is going to be like I've always played this game like as having mining and refining and stuff like that. So since mining was about the only thing you could do in the game without other players, since all the weaponry used to be like player controlled only, that's why I didn't do that. So I'm going to do that. Plus, this new window I'm quite interested in as well. So I kind of want to add that to it. Actually, let's move it outwards slightly. Let's do that. So I'm just continuing to shape the hull.
So what are you doing? You're building a ship on your own?
Yeah, I'm currently building a ship.
Why does it still have that autosave name? I just rechanged the name.
Pass? I have no idea.
I'm just coming to get all the resources to put them into the ship. Because I have so much extra stuff.
There we go. It has big shiny ball things. Excellent.
I just created a bullshit ship, right?
Okay. I think the ship is yelling at me for having separate pieces because it's now got my checklist now says 8 on things that need to be resolved before the ship can be built. Well, I don't know if it would prevent the ship from being built actually, but I'm guessing it would. Anyway, let's see. What I want is the cargo containers. I think I want to increase the room size slightly then. Like that, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing. I just hope I've not accidentally deleted Windows again, because that seems to happen. It's like every so often you're trying to do something and it's like, nope.
Oh yes, if you want you could farm some water and make a fuel out of it.
Yeah, it's deuterium you're meaning, right?
No. Deuterium is for Tech 3 no, for Tech 2 material.
Oh wait, you mean the hydrogen?
Yes.
Okay, so it won't actually let me do that, which is good to know. Also, yes, I did accidentally delete the windows, so...
Shields is 1k, that's good. Oxygen is fine. The fuel is shrinking so fast.
Well, you've got so many power systems. I'm not surprised at all.
No, they're actually all on standby. They shouldn't be working. The only thing that should take out is
Are your batteries empty?
shield.
Are they charging? Oh, the shield is actually a high drain, if I recall.
The only thing is I have so much space, so we can have so much extra fuel. You teleported stuff on my ship? No. Huh?
What are you on about? What?
No, it because I changed the ship and I put on accident I put one of the cargo containers out. It spit everything out it had and put it on my cargo bay. So my cargoes are full, and that what could not be saved is wasted.
Oh, so you've just lost a whole load of material?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Wait,
but I can say...
Where did it get spit out?
When you change your ship and you delete something like the container, when there's stuff inside, it only can place the stuff that was inside into cargo pods that are empty, or generally cargo pods, not the containers itself.
Oh, so it's got to go into an actual cargo pallets, you mean?
Yes. And everything that cannot be stored will be lost.
Oh, okay. That's a slight problem. Sounds like there is actually still reason to have some cargo pallets around then.
Yep.
Okay, what I'm doing is I am prepping this room, as I said, for like a big industrial kind of area. But it seems like I need to pay attention to what Lola just said, which is like, watch out for stuff. Which is useful, I know. But, so cargo bay space is actually still a useful thing.
Yes. It still is useful to have. Just
So-
because you can look at what is and you can get to it maybe faster if you want.
So in the interest of future-proofing the ship more, I'm actually increasing the size and making these big rooms, which can then be repurposed later with additional things. The only problem is they won't be specialized rooms. So it's like, it's one massive room, sadly. Which,
Yeah, there is a problem in that too. Having such rooms.
which is?
Power. It
Yeah,
automatically groups everything together.
Yeah, I know. My power is currently at passively 178 per tick. Sorry, 786 per tick. I don't know where I got 178 from. But basically my ship is, just by existing, it needs a whole bunch of power to maintain itself at this point. So I'm thinking of not adding too much more in terms of actual bulk to it. Yeah, that'll do. Rename this room to industrial. Add a new room to it because it does need more stuff. This is going to be the... This is going to be the engineering room, I think. Yeah, this will be engineering. So that can handle a lot of stuff. Also, yeah, I've in looking through all the modules, I've noticed that it seems like a lot of things. You can't go much wrong with like building a 3x3 cross-sectional section, because you can fit most of your stuff in it if you're so inclined. At least that's what I've seen. So you are.
Oh, that is still a problem here. Okay.
You are the engineering bay. Okay. Let's just add a new room here, which is going to be the. I have no idea. I can add more rooms and it'll like, it'll do stuff with it. I don't know. I'm thinking that's going to be like a power storage room kind of thing. Main power gens will be in engineering, but this one's probably just going to be power stores. The capacitor bank. There we go. But I suppose, by the way, I've been building this ship for 20 minutes now, so yeah, it's taking a while. Right, industrial. Grab industrial. Because it needs connections to the rest of the ship, which will come in from here and here. That's pretty good. And there will also be a link in it from here and here. So there's basically two industrial bays on the side of the ship at this point. That'll do. Okay. Does need some more decoration though.
Okay.
What?
That thing isn't a problem anymore. That has no ceiling, no floor inside the extractor anymore. The stairway is now a one thing up. That is round.
Just the one?
Yeah, such a round way that goes up. And it looks far better, so.
Well, that's actually good. I mean, it did have a problem after all, didn't it? The way it was. As in, we couldn't actually get up and down it, which was slightly a bit of an issue, must admit. This is like 3 high though, so I don't want these. Double height, triple. Again, really wish there was a mirror mode in this. Oops, did I put that in the wrong place? Okay. But I am focused on prettifying, so that is all okay. If it's any good, that remains to be seen, but whatever.
Okay.
I'm a noob. I'm building my first ship. It's a thing.
You need some material?
Hmm?
You still need material?
Very likely, seeing as I've not actually built it yet, and I've not actually been refining or doing anything as I've been going along. So, but what I'm doing right now is just really getting like, you know, basic construction kind of thing, and then I can get material for it. I've not used anything super advanced, but I still need like 26k iron to build what I've got so far, which is a fair bit.
Yeah, I put a few Ks of copper in your pockets.
Oh, thank you. Wait,
Just come to the vault.
You've been rustling around in my pockets while I've been distracted?
I can give you stuff. Come to the vault and I can give you the ore.
I can't. Well, oh wait, I can save this thing in progress, can't I?
Yeah, you have to save it. If not, it's deleted.
This is true. I'm just basically having to work to mirror mode it as I go.
Well, either you build it or you don't build it, because I want to look at it.
Well, I can make the basic hull. Well, actually, no. It might help if I put a teleporter in it as well. Just so we can actually get onto it. That might be kind of useful. Anyway, so you're actually curious to see what this monstrosity I'm putting together?
Sure.
Can we actually afford to build this thing?
It only costs material.
It's true.
So I can give you the material because I have a lot of material.
Okay.
You just have come to the vault that you can stash everything.
Okay. Okay. To actually get access to this thing, we do need a teleporter and enough power to operate said teleporter, so that we don't get stuck on there.
It says I'm not in your crew. Do you manage a crew or fleet?
My ship doesn't exist yet because I've not built it.
Yeah, but
I've not made a crew.
Am I your fleet or in your crew?
You are in the fleet. You are not in the crew. I think.
You must create a crew.
Oh, what's that?
If not, you cannot access anything on my ships. And I'm not on yours. And I cannot do everything in the crew vault. Because there's a crew vault we can both access. And then I can just transfer to there. Then I can give you all the material you need.
I'm just making so we can actually get around the darn ship I've put together. It's an abomination of...
Well, just save it already.
Well, again, we need power for the teleporters to work as well. But
Yeah.
I'm just installing doors so we can get around the place.
Just add 5 generators or so and one small hydrogen tank.
Let's see, we've got
And
that.
then
I've got a teleporter. There's no stairs. Might be a slight issue.
Well, while you do that, I will find some water.
That's another thing I don't really like too much about the game. It's like water is good, yes, but at the same time you also can't. For some reason, you have to decide what material to get for it. You know, rather than getting both. It's kind of weird.
What?
If you find oxygen, you don't get hydrogen. If you find hydrogen, you don't get oxygen.
Yeah, that's one thing.
Exactly. So as I said, it's a bit weird. I also wish so much there was a darn mirror mode. Does that provide access to everything? Almost. Just need one more bit. And then I can whack in a few basic power plants and say, hey, look, my ship actually has stuff on it. Or something. Let's see. Passive, just by existing, this ship requires 1,230 per tick at the moment.
Not completely. That is part-wise a failure, because batteries actually require power, but only when they're charging.
No, I meant just by existing. This is the passive maintenance
I don't know.
of it.
If you have batteries in it already, what you should have, they count actually as 300 each. Or to 1,000 or some 1,000 power drain each.
Wait. What?
That's one of the main problems. Well, still in the game. Batteries require a constant drain of 1k energy, or so they say, but only till they're full. They can give you 300 energy as output. You can hover over batteries to see that.
That's 900... Oh wait, this is... Wait, is that warp power requirement? Am I looking at the wrong thing?
Yeah, that's per tick. When you look above and it says per tick, then that is how much you need for every warp.
Oh. Whoops. I was looking at the warp power cost, not the
battery drain itself.
Darn it.
Or just the power drain.
We don't need all that stuff in here yet. We can run the ship on a single thing. That's all we need to get into it.
Oh yeah, and like I said, because I lost some material, I lost all my hydrogen. So I lost like 20k of hydrogen or so.
Okay, so that's that. Getting some power there, and we need a hydrogen tank to actually get the power generator operational so that we can use the teleporter. You know what, that's... That all goes there, that goes there, yep, okay. So that's the tank, that's the generator for power. We need the battery to store some power, a couple of power cells. And that's all we need. Okay, right. The checklist is yelling at... Oh wait, there's no life support. Does that matter?
Sadly. You also need engines, Manövrierdüsen, sensors, guns.
Hang on, I'm just installing some vents and things. Just
that too.
it requires at least one vent in every room to function. Okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. there. That's working. If I put one in there, that's working. I think that... Oh yeah, just by installing that, my checklist of 7 became a checklist of 3. So I think that helped a little bit. Right.
Yep. A bit.
Engines and thrusters. Okay, we're going to whack on a really small engine because we're not going to be flying around with this particular engine. So just like put it there in the
So
corner.
it's just a ship for show.
Well, that's what you wanted though, isn't it? Just like walk around
Oh,
on it.
well, if you see it like this, yes.
I mean, that's all you said you wanted, just like to be able to see what's...
Now that you show how something like this is built or modified.
No, I've just been building. I mean, I've got what I think is a decent room layout for a lot of stuff. So that's all that. I've got a really small engine just tacked on the back, which is comically underpowered for the ship. The size the ship is attached to.
Well, you can have only one generator, but if you have a fucking ton of batteries and let you charge them, then you don't need...
Oh, you mean
so
Rift
much.
generator?
No, not Rift generator. Just one hydrogen generator. You don't use much, but it just takes some time to load up. And don't forget solar panels. They can store a half of energy and can produce half of energy. And I say half because it's only half.
So up to half of the ship's output?
No. They just produce a half of our energy.
Oh, wait,
so
yeah.
Two things produce one energy. And that's per second. So if you don't have any hydrogen anymore, and you're out stranded, have them and 5 minutes or so, and you can probably go to warp and go to a station or mill field to get some hydrogen.
I'm saving my ship now as the model. There we go. Okay, right, done. What am I saying? I'm not done at all, but you were saying it. Why am I carrying a whole load of copper?
Because I put it in your inventory. You must
I was being touched in naughty places. Right,
you must
crew.
create a crew.
Create a crew, fleet and crew, create a crew, crew options. I need to add you to my crew, correct?
Yep.
Add a member. Once again, search for LOL. There's the Lollard. Grab that. You've been invited to my crew. Now, to build this ship, which I have... I need 41k iron.
Look in crew and I'm giving you a lot of stuff there.
Oh wait, crew? You can do that?
Yeah, because we are now thing. Look in your vault and then you have the option personal, crew and fleet. And I can transfer it everything to crew, and now you can see I have there 37k of iron.
I also need like 4k of copper, but I think you've given me that already. So
yeah, just look inside your crew vault.
I just need to find the vault. Hang on.
Yeah,
oh, wait,
well that's on the promenade.
Oh yeah, there's one in the mining hall as well. I don't know where the one in the promenade is, so I'm just going to go into the mining hall. I actually know where that one is. Dump my copper in there. You said... Ah, here we go. Oh, there's a fleet vault as well.
Yep.
You gave me 30... Ooh, thank you. How do I transfer to person? What? Ah!
Exactly, and that's how easy you make it. And that's nearly everything I had.
Are you really that curious to see what the ship I've been trying to make? Okay, right. What I will do, though, really quickly, is I will actually fire up the mining systems, because apparently we're draining our resources trying to do this, whatever we're doing.
Yeah, I mined for half an hour or so, just everything.
What I'm doing, by the way, now is I'm cycling through the mining options, which lists all nearby asteroids within range. These systems can mine any asteroid within 500 meters. So if you're in a bigger asteroid field, you do need to move around and find asteroids and things. Just click that one.
It's sad that you don't have a vault on your ship that would make things so easier.
There is some. I think you can get a personal market on your ship now or something like that.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, so that's all mining stuff. Anyway, I think you're giving me enough so I can actually build the thing. You can see the layout of the ship, but it's not furnished or anything. So
Okay.
Build. Yep, I can afford that now, thanks to your generosity. So I'm going to build the ARS Model 1, which should now be available. Where are you?
You have to wait a second, and now it is there.
Friendship ARS Model 1 is now within range. I'm at the teleporter, so are you coming?
I are on my ship, and I already teleported on yours.
Oh,
You forgot the light.
I told you it's not furnished! There's no lights in there! At all!
Yeah, and you need some hydrogen and
I forgot
yeah.
to bring it. Have you brought any?
What the hell have you built there?
I did say.
No, I didn't bring anything.
Well, there is some solar panels, so it will charge up by itself after a while.
Yeah, but you need air to breathe and generally, yeah, something
Well,
for the
we
tank.
have our own internal air tank anyway, so we'll be fine. But anyway, yeah. We
And
came out
you
the
see the
teleporter.
difference here? There are two kinds of batteries. This one holds only 3k of energy, but can provide it on a second base. So this can, if you need a lot of power because you go to warp, it can give you that energy.
So it's a capacitor, so it's like can't hold that much, but it's fast charging and discharging.
Yes.
Anyway, this is the control room with the bridge. You're asking what I've built here?
Why the hell do you have such big domes? Are they drone based for later?
Actually, no. I just thought they looked nice, so I figured I'd try to build them into the ship somehow.
Well, later on you can have giant drones, and they can mine or fight for you.
But yeah, these big rooms, basically, they're going to house like refineries, mining systems, stuff like that. But
so you actually put nothing in there?
Yeah, there's nothing in there. There's an identical room on the opposite side as well. That is what I'm thinking is going to be like the power store.
You have a small mini room on the bottom here.
Yeah, I'm thinking like put batteries and things in there. So, you know, actual put power storage in there.
So what? You only have this small capacitor and one generator here.
Yeah, but again, that was just whacked in so we could actually board the ship, because I thought that's what you wanted me to do. Well, you know I said like it's got comically undersized engines. It's got just one of the absolute smallest engine possible on the back of the ship. That's its full thrust.
You idiot. But at least you got the same thing as I did.
What?
The cockpit. I like this 2x2. Later on you can have a 4x4.
I was going to say putting the other one in as well, but if you notice, because of where the windows are, I built the front of the ship around this a bit.
Yeah, later on you can have a 4x4 one, and that looks so gorgeous, I can tell you that one. Because the whole, it has one of the seat, but everything around here is glass, so you can see on the bottom and the top.
I can't seem to get out of my seat.
Escape.
There we go. Oh, so I need to actually be in this one. There we go.
Yeah, that's the pilot. That's the command seat. You can, as you can see.
Yeah, I've just got the outside view now, so we can see this thing. Have you had a look at it from the outside? Can you actually do that? Hop into the other pilot seat and switch to external view? How much
you can actually look around with press F3, and you can look outside of the ship.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, you really have only one side, and that's on the left. Are you moving your ship?
No.
Okay, then it's a bit wonky moving that.
It seems like a free floating cam of some kind.
Yeah, it's a bit horrible to move.
It also seems to drift around by itself, but you can counteract it. Can't seem to control up or down, but I can move it left, right, forward, back, just to have a look around the outside of the ship.
And you control it with your mouse.
Well, yeah, that's the direction though, not up or down. Unless...
Oh my god.
What?
I actually pressed escape to get out of it, but he just put an arm off, so I'm actually outside, you could say.
You're actually outside my ship.
You could say that.
So I've actually thrown you out of the airlock. Excellent. Objective
Well, in
achieved.
some way it works like this, for some reason. Press F3.
Yeah. Oops, no, that's F4. F3. Ooh, slow down. Don't know why it was moving that fast. Right.
Yeah. It's moving like this.
So...
And now press escape.
No, it's because that's the access for the menu. I thought you were actually floating around outside.
Well, you see your arm floating, so you could actually say that.
But yeah, this is the ship I've built so far. You seem to have mixed feelings about it.
Well, you can teleport to my ship.
There we go.
Some more lights in here.
All this fancy stuff, being able to see. I mean, come on. Why should we be able to see? Oh wait, not connected to YouTube live chat. What? XSplit. Apparently, for a while now. What the hell happened?
Nice one. Really nice one.
You are connected, you silly thing. No events available. What? You up? Refresh it. Come on. So, me messing around to get chat window up on the thing has apparently backfired rather spectacularly because it's... Wait, authorized? You are authorized. The hell? I don't know how long it... Must have hit a hotkey or something.
Oh,
So-
and you should go to the station and store your ship.
I know, yeah, to protect it from... Because since we're on a public. There we go. Allow... Come on, you silly thing. I don't know how long it has been saying not connected to any YouTube live chat, which is taking up like a block in the top right of the screen or something. There it is.
Okay,
Yeah.
I disabled the generator. So, the shield, so now it does not take any energy.
Yeah, it's good to have those on a separate power group, honestly, so you can just toggle those.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, it does look much better with the light, and I noticed you don't have half of a mining system anymore.
Yeah, I know. I put a lot of work in it. I actually put up the small racks on the side there.
Oh,
on
spiral
top.
staircase.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I noticed you got the rails here. Yeah.
Yeah, nice ones.
What's the ship's intended purpose, though, besides having a lot of power? 'Cause-
Oh, I had no
Or is it-
idea
or
how
is it-
much
or is it
power
just
I
like
need.
a- Is it just like a
that's
generalist
just-
ship?
That's the tier 1 ship. It has no tier 0 ship. It has no tier 1 modules on, because if you search on Steam Store for stuff like this, you always get a tier 0 ship, but it always takes silicon. But you cannot buy any silicon here on the station. That's why I wanted to change
Silicon
that.
is the green one, if I recall.
Yeah, and it's needed for tier 1 stuff.
Oh, so that's why you called it a tier 0. I was wondering.
Everything I build on this thing is tier 0. It doesn't have a tier. You can
Anyway,
actually see that when you're in building mode.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Collapse that. Collapse that. So I don't want to see the price difference.
Oh, and for now you could actually just salvage your ship.
Oh yeah, because I can modify the design, can't I?
Later on you can modify it and just save it up then. And then rebuild it. But for now you should get the resources back.
No, I'm going to leave it out there.
Everyone can steal it.
So, I don't care. It's only resources, I'm sure you'll give me more, won't you?
I gave you nearly everything I had.
Yep, you'll give me more. Called it. Yeah, I just salvaged it, so that's fine.
I still don't get why I cannot rename my ship. I renamed it in the broadcast.
Perhaps you need to salvage yours and try that again. Maybe that would help.
I have a lot of material in there.
So?
I would have to get it everything out, and that's like 7 hops of teleporters or so.
Actually, why don't we just use the teleport pad for that?
Yes, but it's nearly the same.
No, you just send it to me and I'll just stack it into the mining hall over here.
Well, the problem is if I send it here, it gets to one of the 2 mining bays. And you have to look out where.
I'm pretty sure you can... Hang on. Let's see. Select autosave ship. Yeah, you can choose which teleport you want to send it to. Actually... Ooh. I think you can send it directly to the cargo pads.
Yeah, that should be possible.
If I'm reading this list right. Select destination cargo to. Yeah, you can. Wait. Power cargo teleporter 8 out of 8. You just loaded something?
Yep.
Okay.
Mining 2 is full. Mining Bay 2 cargo pad is full.
Wait, Mining Bay 2. Where am I?
I'm setting it.
I am in Mining Hall 2.
Yeah, I'm setting something and there, cargo pad 2. Where did it appear now?
Wait, did you just teleport it?
Yep, I teleported stuff.
Where did you teleport it to?
Mining Bay 2.
Yeah, what in there did you teleport it to?
Copper and iron.
Hang on, let me empty out all the pads in here into the vault so it's all clear so we can actually see what the hell we're doing. Actually, a whole bunch of refined material turned up in here. I never actually refined any of the raw materials that were in here. So I think that was your teleport that just did that.
Yep, that was mine.
Okay, go ahead, try again then, and we'll have a look, because all of the actual storage pads are now empty in here. So there's nothing.
Just the same one again.
Yeah, go for it. Yep, there we go. You just dumped it into one of the empty cargo pallets in here.
Exactly, and now you have to put it out.
There are multiple things. Am I dumping this stuff into this? I'm not dumping your stuff, by the way, I'm dumping ore. Okay, if I click crew, that'll dump it into the crew bay, won't it?
Yep.
Can you select a different pad? This will go faster.
I can.
This will go faster if you dump it into the one of the 2 that's next to the actual vault.
Yeah, but the problem is I have no idea which one that is. I can only select cargo pads.
It should give you a map if you look up. There's a double panel.
Yeah, okay, there is.
And you can, if you left, I discovered this earlier. If you left click and hold on that actual map display, you can move it around.
Yeah.
And I think you can target. Yeah, I think you can target individual pads as well by clicking on them on that map display.
I can. Now I just have to know which one is near your.
Let's see. You want to be. Wait, what am I looking at? You're looking for the one. You want to be near the 2 teleport pads in my.
Oh, I can see it. That one. I selected it. Teleport.
Yeah, but the teleport pads and things are right next to the vaults.
It should be next to you now.
Yep, that is literally right next to me. There we go.
Perfect.
And there's also another pad behind me as well you could use, if you want to.
I know, but I'm using this one, it's faster.
And I'm going to dump all this into crew. Yeah, but that's why I suggested you can teleport to the one that's like two grids away as well. I mean, the one that's directly behind. Depends on how quickly you can load it. Actually, yeah, I think I'm unloading it faster than you can load it. So.
Naturally, I have to run around and get to the door, to it.
Yeah, I'm unloading all this stuff into the fleet vault faster than you're getting it. Way faster.
Wow, that lagged. Getting everything out of the hydrogen that is full.
So you
lagged.
emptying the hydrogen storage tank now?
Yeah.
Have you turned off your oxygen generator yet?
Already out.
Already out, okay. How much more is there?
That
ammo.
one and another one.
Skrill? The hell's that?
Skrill meat.
Oh, right. All this
skrill
lovely
meat?
hydrogen, throwing it into the vault. Skrill meat, there's some bullets in here.
Yeah. Oh right, bullets. I have to get them out too.
Oh, so that was an item rather than like from your actual ammo.
Everything
bay.
is out items.
Yeah, okay. Is there anything else you need to empty out? Why are you thinking about it?
That is empty. That one is empty.
This cargo pallet is actually pretty good. Quite useful.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm always having one, no matter which one.
Oh, you mean always have a teleport pad?
Always have a teleport bait when you are on a ship. The same with a refinery and an assembler and a 3D printer. Because that are of the things you really want to have. Okay, that's the last one now.
Is that everything out then?
Yep. Now the ship is completely empty.
Okay, dumping that into the shared vaults. There you go. Right. So I'll click it back into personal vault mode and get to
Unload everything into yours so you can steal everything of mine.
Of course. No, I'm actually pulling out the ore that I had since I emptied it off the pallets and things to do this test. But yeah, all of your stuff is in the fleet one waiting for you. Luckily, it doesn't interfere, it seems, if we're both trying to use the same interface.
I know, that's one thing.
That's quite good. So yeah, I'm dumping ore into the refineries to get it processed.
Yeah, that's okay.
And apparently I forgot to...
Process it.
Yeah, I forgot to turn it on. I have actually properly activated the other one. Okay, let's get the miners active again. Have you been grabbing ore off the mining pallets?
Yeah.
Okay. I was wondering where that had been disappearing to. Okay. You know, Mean hasn't actually shown up to this. He's the reason I actually decided to do this stream.
What, because he said he has it too?
No, because he was unsure and thinking about maybe getting it. So I thought, you know what, since I've got it, let's go ahead and actually show it to him so he can see what it is. It's a bit like a bit. Oh well, he'll see the board afterwards, so that's okay. Gotta admit though, the cool part of this game for me still is the fact you can design the interiors and things as you go.
Yeah, I know, that's one of the big things.
Also, with just storage dumping, I think if you pair it with a storage container, you could actually you could easily operate like 6 miners at once if you're not trying to refine it as you go.
Well, if you put them close enough together, you can make that.
Yeah, if you're running refineries as well, it'll be a bit trickier, but you can still do it.
Well, the problem is this refinery here is not only 3 blocks high, it also costs
Yeah.
silver because it's a tier 1.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's actually it's 3 blocks high. It's double the basic material costs pretty much. So double the iron, double the copper, and it also needs the silicon as well. And I suspect it has a higher power requirement if it has power requirement, but I'm not.
Actually, it has.
Yeah, well, actually, yeah.
But you can have up to 5 on this bay here. On the output.
Yeah, that's the advantage of it.
The other one can only have 2.
Actually, you can have 4 stored and 1 waiting. The other one is 1 stored and 1 waiting. The real advantage of the small refinery is that it's absolutely tiny. You can pack it into just about anything. But But I think to do any kind of mass refining, you do want one of the bigger ones.
Yeah.
Just because flat out you can, it doesn't need as much micromanagement. Let's be honest. The small one, since you can only store like 2 and then it grinds to a halt. But with the bigger ones, you can just run around all over the place and run a lot more of them at once, and then just empty it all out in one go. Yeah, so that's the trade-off. Though the small one is just good to have in general. Like, it's a really good backup on a really small ship. That kind of thing.
Well, actually, you can make it yourself far easier. You can actually just put everything out. You don't refine anything. You just store it all in your vault till you have enough you want.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And then you start to refine.
Yeah, so it'd be like, that's why I say you could run like 6 miners and then just dump it into one of those big cargo pods. And it would be strip mining an asteroid belt, basically.
Yeah, you can have auto miners.
Oh yeah, there was I remember seeing that. There's that chip upgrade which automatically mines stuff, isn't there?
Yep.
Yeah, that would be pretty nice, must admit.
I put it all in crew now. You know how to create steel?
Yep. 2 parts refined iron to 1 part carbon.
Yes. Oh, that one has a lot of copper inside.
Yeah, wait, what? Oh, you're still doing asteroids.
Yep, I'm doing the asteroids. I'm putting everything in here. So you can make it then.
For some reason, I think you put 8 basic iron into this one. I just pulled it loose. There's not really much you can do with just 8 refined iron in.
Well, maybe leftovers from my mining.
Yeah. Though that said, actually, yeah, I think the small refinery is a little bit slower.
Yeah, you noticed that.
Yeah, maybe like, I don't know, half the speed from just seeing this one running. Well, it is significant. Significant difference. Not sure how much it might be though. Let's see. Let's see. Have you just been dumping ore into crew?
Yep.
Okay. In that case, I will Yeah, actually this is good because it means we could help refine it and stuff as well, couldn't we?
You can go and refine it, and I dump all it in and get new asteroids.
Wait, are we actually doing industrial scale mining now? We are, aren't we?
We're doing friends mining.
Oh. So I'm guessing we're going to treat the crew thing as like shared resource, aren't we?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Actually, maybe we should use fleet for that, shouldn't we? Because we've only got access to crew because we've shared crew access, haven't we?
Yeah, but there's a difference. Fleet
Right.
is like the one you want. If you want multiple ships with crews, then every crew should be on its own, but have a fleet access. That's the like made for that.
As I said, and I never really got into the fleet side of it. Let's actually burn through all the copper that's here.
A copper is more rare than everything here.
Yeah, but we are until after all in the beginner belt and all that, aren't we? So, yeah.
This does not change much. Copper will always be so rare.
Well,
Even
if nothing else, we can always
better one.
sell other materials. Or we can just dump it out the airlock. That always works too.
You already bought yourself a refining tool? A repair tool?
No.
You should. Also, I can buy the first tier 1 cartridge, so we can jump systems.
You have been working on this, haven't you?
Around 2 hours or so I put into this server.
Well, not counting this stream.
No.
Yeah, because this stream is like hour and a half-ish right now.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I put like 5 hours in modifying other servers and building my ship, but not in this server.
Yeah, the problem with the mining base is like, well, it's not efficient layout, really. The stations are more like, the stations are a bit more of a showcase, like, you know, actual livable space rather than like built for raw efficiency.
Oh, I can show you this the YouTuber I'm watching to learn that game, and you can see what ships he's building. That you can call living space.
Is it like gold-plated, luxurious accommodation?
No, it just has a lot of deco and stuff like this. So it's more livable inside.
Who needs to live? You just need to refine stuff. That's all you need to do.
Also, because they are a crew of 3 people, they have a nice setup of an own bureau.
Wait, they have their own crew?
Yeah, they are 3 people.
Oh, nice.
And,
okay. Was it that video you linked in the
yeah,
Discord?
exactly.
I think I might actually have a look at that and see what's going on.
Because of them, I learned everything I know. Even if they are jumping too much for me.
Oh, are they
But
jumping
yeah.
system to system a lot?
No, the one that is recording everything is jumping too much in the recording. So they're playing like 5 hours, but only record 1 hour.
Oh, you mean the time skips? Yeah, that cuts out a fair bit. Let's see. I think I'm gonna build another ship, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna build a ship, an actual mining ship.
I have a mining ship.
You do? Is it any
Yeah,
good?
my base is a mining ship, you can say.
The what? Not the ship. The one
The
that I
ship
went
you
to.
have seen. Yeah, it has a refinery on board, so you can refine it all. And it has this extractor.
Oh, enough.
One of the bad things is if you are buying the normal one, but I can show you that because it's easier.
For what?
I built the GT Mark IV hauler. That
Wait,
is the one you get.
Isn't
No. The HSC Excavator Mark I is the one you get from the faction itself. Because I choose the mining faction, I get blueprints of the Excavator Mark 1 and 2.
Actually, you can get that from joining them still, can't you?
You can join them. Not till you have enough high rank on themselves and joined other tier server.
Join the other tier server?
Yeah, it's not the server itself, but other systems.
Okay. Should I bother installing refining capacity on this, do you think? Or...
If you want a mining ship, you always want a refinery because you cannot process it. That's the problem with the this excavator. It doesn't have a refinery on board, so you cannot refine everything or you can get, and you don't even have a shield on board. I think the cargo transporter that I have to still have to join another server and just as a dead server or so to look at the faction ships. But I think I saw the drone ship they give you with the ammunition. But you can see that yourself already. You joined that faction.
Well, that involves exploring though. So I think you might be talking to the wrong guy. I'm not very good at that anyway.
No, nothing exploring. You have the plans.
Exactly. I need to explore! Or something. I don't know. Anyway.
What do you need to explore? You have the plans. You can actually build the ship if you have the material. You don't need to buy it. You can build it.
Yeah, that's fair enough. If I... I keep rethinking what I'm doing already. This will, however, be a much faster build than what I was doing before, because I was just mucking around a lot with that one. Trying to get a feel with it. Let's see. What I want is high mining capability with yeah. Oh yeah, I remember. That was the old cluster design I used. Okay. Let's just pull that out slightly. And then I want one there. Is 8 miners too many, do you think?
A bit.
Oh, I think we can get 8 running. It would be kind of tricky to keep them going without auto miner though. So actually, to keep it relatively small, let's make it 4. Yeah, let's make it 4. Then we want some storage capability on like that. So that one 4. We want refining capability. You said we can't actually get access to silicon?
No, not on this base here.
Oh, right. So I can't build a big refinery. That implies we just want storage then, don't we? So we can just store it and bring it back.
Yes, that too. That's why you want a fucking cargo transporter. Big thing.
You know what? I'm going to do 8 then. No, I'm going to increase the number of mining modules so we can extract faster. Especially if you come along as well, but it's like, you can or you can't. The ship's pretty compact though. Actually, I think I was actually able to manage 4 of these plus some refining by myself. Oh yeah, that's what I used to be able to do. I think it was like 6 to 8 of these things plus 2 refineries trying to process it all. That was my old mining ship design. It's kind of nuts.
I can tell you one thing. You don't need more than 2, because even if you can automate everything, it goes to heat sinks. You have to make heat sinks, so the in-ship transporter of material works. And they are
Wait, that's an in-ship transporter?
Yeah, there is in-ship transporter, but that's tier 2 or tier 3 or something like this.
Ooh, I didn't spot that.
And they take heat sinks to operate. You can make heat sinks, but they are a bit expensive and they are run out pretty fast.
I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Honestly, this thing is coming together a lot faster than the previous one. But I'm still building a new ship, basically, so...
Well, yeah, and afterwards you have to make thrusters and weapons and everything on it, and that takes more than half the time you made for just the inmate.
Well, I've got the mining system, I've got storage, don't have refining, but you did say bring at least a small refinery on it just in case, right?
Oh, you always want a refinery.
Okay, so yeah, so there will be some refining
Even
capability.
if it's just to make fuel.
Yeah. So a small refiner, this is a find it, there it is. Okay, a hydrogen tank, a teleporter, which will give access to it. We need the air system, of course, there is that too. All sorts of doodads.
Yeah, I made a lot of stuff right now.
You know, this is actually going pretty well, I think, overall. I mean, we've not had any problems with stability or anything like that, so... Okay, let's see. I need some of these. Wait, let's see. That's the teleport. Right, I need the oxygen generator. Before I forget, where is that? I've lost it. Where's the oxygen generator? What was it you said the batteries are good for?
There are two kind of batteries. The one that have only 3k of charge, but can bump it out. So you can, if you go for warp, it actually takes a lot of energy to do that. And with them you can compensate for that. And batteries itself can store up to 1 million or so, or 1.5 million. Take 1k energy per second when they're recharging, but can only dump out 300 per second.
Oh, so that's what... Oh. Okay. There. Because I've got a salvaging unit. Got a salvager, got an eject support. Let's switch to the... need air vents to feed it. So let's pop those. No, no. Whoops, didn't mean to delete the floor there.
Oh yes, and just that you not wonder, I am just now refined everything in our crew vault.
Well, we did have a lot of ore in there.
What did you think I just did?
I think you just threw it all out into space, didn't you?
That you could salvage that and see it like this from my ship house.
Only if I actually had a ship ready to go.
You can always teleport to my ship. Don't
True.
forget that.
That's true. How much range do those cover? Actually, that's not enough power. If it's not using the power capacity, it goes to idle, doesn't it?
Well, if you don't have anything that uses power and your batteries are full, there's no hydrogen fuel that is wasted.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So it starts idling. Okay. Capacitor banks, right. Got hydrogen. Need to put in a new teleporter because I tore out the old one. Which I will leave. Let's leave it there. Okay. Yeah, that'll do. Has no passive storage space yet though. That's something that needs to be worked on. Checklist saying no armor, low life support, no end. Oops, I forgot life support again.
Don't forget that armor.
Where is the darn life support system? I keep losing track of it.
The life support system is on the interior, not the other one.
Got it. Thank you. Got that. Got a salvager, got life support.
Yeah, I will carry some fuel and oxygen with me, then we can do that.
Well, basically, yeah, we have a mining ship.
If you can build it.
Well, it's cheaper than the other one. Not that that's exactly hard to do, though. Still need to add some stuff like we need the armor you mentioned. We need the cargo teleport.
Oh, and I need to make more hydrogen because I have only 24k. That is not
a
much.
shield gen. Got a shield gen. Got power banks. We've got hydrogen store.
Tell me when you do it.
What?
Don't forget this vents and
Oh, air vents. Already got air
my
vents.
thing.
Sorry, your voice is breaking up. I'm not quite sure what you're saying.
Salvage my ship. Gives me nearly 40k iron, 11k copper, and 8.5k steel.
Okay, right. So, I don't think I've forgotten much of anything. Famous last words. Is there anything else that you think I should add to it now? I mean, well, I've not added engines yet, but apart from that, I think I've got everything. Oh, no sensors yet. Need sensors.
Oh my god, are you insane?
What?
I just looked at the ship.
What ship? Can you actually see what I'm doing?
I'm watching your stream.
Oh. Why? What's wrong with it?
6 large ones. Are you insane? Each one carries 400. You will never fill them.
It's a mining ship.
Doesn't matter.
And am I insane? I question that quite often.
And as long as you don't have internal teleportation into those things, it's practically useless to have so much because you have to make everything by hand. So you have to empty them always per hand. And that is, yeah, shit.
What can I say? I like to build nice ships. This is over-engineered for carrying far more stuff than you'll ever need.
Oh, let it buy so much speed. You don't need so much speed on a miner like this.
Never know. Besides, why not? Give it some acceleration.
It looks bad. You have to change that.
Wait, what looks bad?
Yeah, there's small empty space between the tops and the bottoms.
Oh, that. I was always going to fill that. This is again where mirror mode would have been very nice to have, but we don't have it. So,
okay, now you have to make the angel, the covered one, the small ones.
the what?
The small thrusters.
Where'd that go? Oh, there it is. Right. So, what's this about the small thrusters? Oh, wait. You mean the turning thrusters, don't you?
Yeah.
Let's do that. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, and use the last one. It looks the best one, and it can actually go both ways if you angle it good.
The what does?
The last one, the tier 4 version. Also not the tier 4 version, but the fourth one. Type 4, exactly.
Oh, okay.
It looks nice, not?
Yeah, it actually looks pretty. Hang on. There we go.
Yeah, looks nice.
See, my insanity has some uses. Supposedly.
Of sanity.
Sanity's overrated. Let's see. Install some thruster banks over the windows at the front.
You don't actually need anything in front. You can do everything on the back.
I know.
The
But
positioning does not matter anything.
I know. Let's see. Turning 0.35. Max speed is actually 92, which is this craft is pretty heavy, honestly.
Oh, if as long as it's in the middle one, it's fine.
As long as it's what?
As long as that that little turquoise thing is in the middle of the complete bar, it's still fine. Because if you have a turning speed of 2, you will turn too fast and you have no control at all. You only want a turn rate of 1 or so. And now solar panels you have to select every simple ones.
What do you mean? Oh
You
wait, yeah, I get it. It's because the stream's on a slight delay. Yeah.
Don't forget the sensors and then light and the vents.
Vents are already in. Lights are not because I was saving that for last.
And then you want at least 4 turrets, or also 4 turrets for the cockpit that you can shoot from the cockpit position, or a turret gun you can place and you can go inside and shoot yourself.
So the thing is this thing actually coming together in a way that you like then? This one.
It looks nice, but I would not have so much interior stuff.
Well,
I would always
it's meant to
wanna build.
it's meant to mine belts at high speed. That's kind of what it does. So there's a lot of mining, probably more than one person can readily handle. But that's why there's all the cargoes. It lets you dump the cargo personally quite quickly. There you go. So we've got a few engines. We've got some turning. Jump speed is kind of bad, but we do actually have some batteries in there. Let's see, at the back of the ship I've kind of got this set, so I want to find the... Is it that one? No, it's a steeper slope. That one. There we go, just making it look a bit nicer back there. And just because it's suddenly convenient, let's put the sensors on the back. The sensors are right next to the engine. I see nothing wrong with this. There we go.
You put sensors in the back, really?
Yes, right next to the high energy outputs of the engines. What can I say? I am an excellent ship designer. No one will ever think of looking for the sensors back there, where they're practically useless.
Doesn't matter anyway, nothing can be destroyed on the ship. You can get fuel leaks or something like this, but that's all.
Can you?
Yeah, if you get shoot and you have no shields, but only the ammo generator.
Oh, I forgot to put the armor generator in. Oops. Okay. I need more blocks. Actually, you know, let's just use... Let's make it a bit easier on myself. I'll just use the basic 1x1 blocks. Smoothing out. Seeing as the game makes it... Actually, that's one flaw of this game, I think. It makes it a bit of a hassle trying to work sometimes with some of this stuff. At least I think so. Ah!
Does not look good.
What? I'm having to randomly guess the orient changes just to... Oh, I forgot to install a bank of thrusters. Whoops.
You're only noticing this now.
Yes. Can I say I'm a professional? There it is.
Well, you have to come down now, because it's already 11.
It's what?
It's already 11 o'clock by me.
Well, the stream's just hitting 2 hours, so it's getting towards about the time when I'd be ending. So...
Yeah, you should.
So I will finish rounding out and the interior, and then that's going to be it. And we'll actually have a ship. Though actually we need some extra external turrets as well.
You know you can actually build interior turrets.
There are... Can you?
And the way this works is not good. You should always point it in front.
Oh,
But
these are like the auto ones, so I kind of want them to fend off stuff they're not under my control.
yeah, if you're in the pilot seat, yes, this ones work. But you shouldn't have them pointed at top or so, just in front where you can look. You never can look out on top of the ship.
You don't want these ones helping to fend off things that are coming at
They
you.
don't work automatically. They only work if you control them in the cockpit.
Oh. Okay, now that's disappointing.
That's why you always want them near the cockpit that you can look at what you're shooting at.
You don't need to look at what you're shooting at. What is this nonsense?
And because you have such a slow turning ship and generally slow ship, you don't want much. You only want like 4 or so you can turn off the small threads. For bigger ones, you need a better turning rate and a faster speed. And you need the internal ones because that's the only ones that can shoot enough out.
Honestly, I think this ship would actually get a lot more nippy if I just took off some of the cargo containers.
Surely you take 2 off?
Well, 4 actually, since you say that they're so heavy. Well, they've got so much capacity on them. Rather.
Well, once a big one has a capacity of 400. You will never fill that up even with your 8 ones.
Yeah, but symmetries. They actually look like big engine systems or something.
Star Trek ship, huh?
Yeah, they're the warp nacelles. It's the secret of its power. Don't you know?
You can actually put a thrust on the end of that thing.
Ooh, so you can.
Make it a big one.
Actually, I think the shorter one might look a bit better, even if it's not as powerful. Actually, the bigger ones that need steel, the small ones need iron.
And I made a lot of steel.
Wait, which one have I been using this whole?
You use the big ones.
Yeah, I have been using the big ones, haven't I?
They just look better. And I think they give you more thrust than the small ones.
They do. Yeah, it's like double the drain, so I'm guessing like it does do that. Is there any advantage to having the engines pointing forwards? Apart from appearance. Well, it would help with braking, I suppose, if the game models that, wouldn't it?
It sadly it doesn't.
Oh.
But it looks cool. You do not want that again. That is a tier 2 weapon,
Ooh, okay.
not a tier 1. You don't have the thing to build it.
This should be enough to fend things off, I suppose.
Yeah, you can build a 8 if you want. That is a laser turret.
Yeah, that's
So
why I chose it, so we wouldn't need loading to have ammo put into it.
You need ammo for them.
Do you?
Energy cells.
Oh. Well, this is why you wanted the manufacturing on board, isn't it?
That too, and that's why you should want. The lasers have the advantage.
Let's see,
You
we've got
can shoot at the target and a hit at the target. The cannons have a drawback.
Yeah,
They're
travel
slower.
time, I'm guessing. Travel time?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's trade terminal. So you can actually sell items and resources on the ship.
Only if there are stations near it, I think.
It's still better than unloading the entire darn thing, but yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Got shield. Need the armor. That before I forget again. Armor. That's shield. There it is. Small armor generator.
Now you can put the other things that are higher tier out,
There we go.
so you don't see them.
Can you?
Yeah. You have
Oh, that's what those
that
buttons
thing there.
do. I get it. I never understood. I didn't know what those things did.
Press a 3, 2, and 1, and you only see the 0 ones, and then you have a tier 0 ship. You still have to get to that one.
The armor gen, yeah.
Use full ones. That looks so horrible.
What do you mean it looks so horrible?
What you just built there.
Is it that one? Yeah, it is. I'm just trying to figure out what's where. There it is. And that.
They actually shown.
Yeah, that's the thing. I've just noticed that, so I'm trying to work it out as I go. I want that one. Yeah, that's the middle one. And then I put a potted plant up on the deck.
Fine.
You sound absolutely enthusiastic about that.
You're wasting time.
Okay, jeez. Is there anything else we've forgotten?
No, you have everything on except maybe a shield.
We've got a shield.
A small one, right?
Yeah.
Wow, it will hold so much out of such a big target.
Fine, I'll put a second small one. Jeez. I mean, we've only got 6 power generators on this thing.
More than enough, believe me.
Yeah, I know, but we've also got 2 regular batteries and 4 capacitors as well for power storage right now. Let's just... What am I looking for? Is it that one? Yeah, it's that one. Yeah, there it is. That one. Alright, we want the ceiling panels, which are going to be... that type, and then... I can't click and drag with this, can I? No. For some reason, click and drag is just like... it rotates the darn thing. There we go. That's some stuff. That's some stuff. We want floors. Oops, no, drop it down a little. Are you just settled in watching the stream now then?
Yeah, what else should I do?
I have no idea, honestly. I hope at least it's entertaining / making you despair in my sanity or something. I don't know.
It looks fine.
There we go. Right, final check. Lights. Yep, that's very well lit. Okay. We want the interior mode.
Just so to say,
Just what?
yeah, it isn't lit at all.
Yeah, not very well lit.
You don't want the small ones, you want a big one.
Big one? You mean the centralized one?
Yeah.
Or do you mean these little ones?
Now this big one, the left one, not the centralized.
Oh, little candles, that.
And you want ceiling lights.
That's actually coming up quite nicely. And you said ceiling lights. That's where is it? Where that? No. That's under interior again, isn't it? Yeah, here we go. Ceiling lights. Ramp it up so we're on the right level. Those are okay. Has that actually done anything?
Yeah, a bit. You just have to make more.
Oh yeah, that's working. That's getting better. It's ruining the whole brooding, gloomy interior, though.
We don't have something like this.
Okay. There we go. Fine. So there we go. It's all lit up. It's well, except for this bit. Okay. No wait. I mean that takes out the ceiling lights after all. Oh, that's something I've not done. Wall lights. There we go. So that is pretty well lit. We've got all the systems, I think. So yeah, I think we're done. Finally. Okay, save. Save the blueprint as ARS model WTH. There we go. Model WTH. Because, seriously, what the hell? Alright, so. GT Travel Trade Emporium has departed the system. What? For build a WTH, we are short on a few things, but we should be able to... No, wait, we're short 16,000 steel, actually. Yeah, so there's a lot of refining we need to do to build that one. I noticed no comment at all. You're ready to just go to bed, aren't you?
I have to, sorry.
No! Don't leave me!
Say goodnight.
No! Never! So are you actually going then?
Yo.
Okay. Well, in that case, I will... Actually, we're just past 2 hours. This is a good time to be stopping, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or do you think I should actually build the thing and then stop?
You don't have the material, I don't have it either, and I'm already out. So just let it be, save it, and yeah, then later on we can
We do
build it.
have the material, we just need to refine the steel.
Yeah, later on.
Yeah, if we do anything else with it, then okay, right, sure. Okay,
Okay, then good night.
Good night, Lord. Hope you had fun with us. And it sounds like we're going to be stopping there as well, so... I'll just process up a bit of steel, and I will say that is it. Thank you for watching, you few beautiful people that actually tuned in. There were a couple of you. Oh, I'm actually short on carbon as well. I need to mind that. But yeah, thanks for watching. This has been AM3. Thank you all very much for watching. And if you find the VOD later, sorry, but this has been focused just on the building, hasn't it? So yeah, hopefully it wasn't too bad. So yeah, thanks for watching, and see you all later. Bye bye. Oh, darn it, YouTube disconnected again. Ah! That is the worst.